Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, Mindset for Life. My name's Nick Parsons and I'm here to give you tips and hints on your mindset and how you can have the best mindset possible to give you the best life possible. So what do I mean by that? Now I don't mean by saying I'm going to set you loads of goals and you're going to make £1 million next week or you're going to 10x your life or all that sort of stuff. All that stuff's great and all that stuff is possible. But I just want to talk to you and give you tips and hints about things you can do to help you in your life. And what I want to talk to you today about is it's more to do with the time of year and what's going on in society and what's going on in the world right now. I want to talk to you about your finances, particularly if you've got money problems. And let's say you've lost your job, or let's say you're really struggling, or your income has been dramatically reduced because of COVID and everything that's going on. What can you do about it? You know, these are the things that I would do if I was put into that situation. And these are things that I've done in the past when I've been faced with, tough financial situations that I've been in. Not there now, but I have been in it. So I am quite experienced to talk about this. So the first thing I do, and the first thing that I did, is I did a proper budget. A really clear and concise budget about what I needed to live. What do you need to live? How much do you need to spend? Go through your bank statements, look at what you're spending and do a really clear and concise budget. You know, how much is your gas, electric, mortgage, how much you spend on clothes each month, toiletries, food, water, everything. What am I spending? Look at absolutely everything. What are you spending on subscriptions, the gym, what does it take to run your car, Netflix, TV, entertainment, mobile, absolutely everything that you spend. Get it down into a spreadsheet on a piece of paper, get it somewhere out in front of you so you know exactly what you are spending right now. Then look at everything. Look at all of these things that you've got on your list and say, right, what don't I need? What can't I afford right now? What's a nice to have? What are the luxuries that I'm actually not going to be able to have for a little while until I get myself back straight? So have you got a gym membership? Netflix, YouTube subscription, so you're not paying for the adverts. What TV channels are you subscribing to? What apps have you got? How many apps these days that it's like $1.99 a month, $2.99, $3.99 a month, so they're ad free or they're games or whatever they are. What are you paying? Look at all these things and then get rid of the stuff that you don't need. Do it straight away. Just get rid of it. You can always get it back later on once you get back on your feet. So delete your Netflix, call the gym, go online, cancel your membership, cut down your apps, go into your phone settings. If you don't know how to do it, there'll be a YouTube video on it. Just go in and go into your settings and just, cancel subscriptions. Get rid of all that and see how much money that saves you. The next thing to do is look at, as if you're in a really tight situation, look at payment holidays. So look at mortgages at the minute. They're doing lots of payment holidays because of the furlough scheme and everything that's going on. They're allowing people to defer payments. Have you got a mortgage where you can do that? Is that something you could do? Speak to your creditors. What are you paying each month on loans, credit cards, etc.? Your creditors, can you speak to them? Can you get a payment holiday on a loan? With a credit card, can you do a balance transfer to an interest-free credit card so that you're just reducing your monthly outgoings? Don't put more onto your credit card, but can you reduce your outgoings each month? Have a look at everything. Have a look at the food. Have a look at the food that you've got in your cupboards. The amount of times people have got stuff stuffed away at the back of their cupboards that's almost going out of date. What do you really need? What can you eat? What have you got in your freezer? What have you had in there for 6 months? It sounds, it might sound, oh my God, this is extreme. But if you are in a real tight space, all these things could just see you through a couple of weeks or a month or so, or a couple of months or whatever. So you don't actually fall into a real bad place because you're actually preparing for it. You know exactly what you're going to spend. But talk to your creditors. Do your budgeting. Right, the next thing I've got for you is this is around your mindset. So don't punish yourself. Don't punish yourself. You may be saying, well, I'm taking away Netflix and doing all this and I'm going to lose this. But you just need to do that for a short period of time. What's happened has happened. You can't change it. You can't go back and change it. All you can do is look at how you're going to get out of the situation that you're in. So if you're looking back over here at what's gone on and worrying and looking over and over at what's happened and why you're in this position, yeah, you do need to understand sort of why and where your money's gone, but you've done that in your budget. If you're focusing over here, where are you going to be? Where's your energy going? It's going to where you don't want it to be. You need to be looking over here at how do you get out of this? How do you get a new job? How do you create more income? How do you get a job? How do you improve your situation? What can you do? That's where you need to focus. Don't look back at how have I got into this mess? This is rubbish. And then go and buy yourself a bottle of JD or whatever and then just have a few of them at night time and just like drink yourself a bit silly to take the edge off. Don't do all that BS. Focus. This is where your mindset comes into it. Focus on what you want and how you're going to get out of the situation that you're in. It's really, really, really important that you focus your mindset and the direction that you need to go in. So if you're looking back, like I said, you're only going to get that. You're only going to be thinking about that and what's gone on. You can't change any of that. All you can do is influence the future. So that's what you need to do, is influence your future and start making decisions and putting your energy into the right things. Well, at the time of year, it's Christmas time almost, so it can be a very expensive time. So if you've not done your Christmas shopping yet, or even if you have, you may want to think about sending a few gifts back. Speak to your loved ones, speak to your friends, let them know the situation that you're in. Don't be so proud. Don't go and spend what you normally spend just for the fear of judgment and what other people may think of you. You know, just speak to people and say, do you know what? I might not be able to spend as much this year. We're in a bit of a situation, or I'm in a bit of a situation. They'll understand. You know, they'll help you look for work. They'll help you with your situation. The people that care about you and love you will understand the position you're in. But don't make yourself don't put yourself in more of a financial difficulty just to make other people feel better. Maybe make yourself feel a little better inside, when you know that in January, when these bills catch up with you, that you're going to be in a real hole. You know, if you are in a real position, then actually you may need to really seriously speak to people and say, I'm not going to be buying Christmas presents this year. But it may be that actually you come out of this very early next year and actually you get yourself into a position, you say, do you know what? Couldn't do something then, but I've bought you all these, you know, and you can then go and do the Christmas later or something like that. But don't put yourself in that position just to make yourself maybe feel a little bit better for a day, but let people think that everything's fine and whatever. Talk to people. They will understand. They may even be able to help you in some way. Another thing to do is think about what you're good at that people might pay you for. Have you ever thought about that? Is there anything that you're good at? You know, maybe you're good at decorating. Maybe people want some more jobs doing. Maybe you're good at DIY. Maybe you could offer your services, you know, and get a little side hustle on the go. What is there anything you could sell online? Is there anything that you could be doing? You could look around. If you've got any old furniture, you're good at repairing furniture. Is there something, you know, what could you do? What people would pay you for? Have a real good think about it. If you always had that, if you've got a hobby or something that you do really well, and actually people might pay you to go and do that. Maybe you something in the fitness industry, who knows, or whatever. Maybe you could just do a bit of branching out on your own. Just think about what side hustles you can do. People will pay for a lot of things. I know people, a lot of people are in tough situations, but a lot of people are not, you know, and there's still money to be made out there. But obviously the thing to be doing is looking for alternative employment or looking for employment if you're not. But don't lie in bed in the morning and decide to get up at 10 o'clock and think that's going to be okay. Get up at 7, get yourself up, get yourself showered, get yourself ready and get looking. Be on those websites, making phone calls. If you can go and visit. But get out there and do it. Keep your pattern. Don't be lying in bed in the morning and sitting up late at night. Stay in that pattern. Keep your energy going. Keep focused. Yeah, it's like I said earlier, if you let things slip, if you start to focus back, that's what you're going to get. But keep the momentum. Getting up early, doing the right things. Yeah, do all these things and this will help you. It will help you get a job or get a better job. It will help you. Keep in that routine. Keep your mind in the right place. Yeah, that's what I've got for you today, guys. That's what I've got. So just to sort of recap, work out your budget, work out exactly what you've got to spend, look at what you can cut out, look at your subscriptions, gyms, Netflix, that sort of stuff. What can you take out? Call your creditors, any payment holidays. Can you transfer credit cards to an interest-free credit card to reduce monthly outgoings? Don't punish yourself. Remember the mindset thing. Don't punish yourself. You can't change it. You are where you are. Or you can't change the past, but you can certainly influence and change the future. Keep your focus on the future and what you can influence. Talk to your family and friends. Christmas is coming. Talk to them about it. You may not be able to spend as much money or any money this year. They will understand and may be able to help you, particularly if it's looking for employment. People know and hear the amount of people who get jobs or whatever through talking to people. And a side hustle. What can you do that people might pay you for? There's loads of bits and bobs and things. If you really think about it, get a piece of pen and paper out and write down what people might pay you for. Maybe offering odd jobs out here and there and just getting a bit of extra income coming in just to tide you over. And obviously, don't lie in bed all day. Keep your head in the right place. Keep focused. Don't be sitting up late at night. Make sure you're looking for work. Make sure you're looking for that opportunity. Make sure you're up there and you're doing it and you're staying focused and committed to getting out of the position that you're in, because you will, but only by doing all these things. If you look back in pity, you're not going to move forward, and it'll take you a hell of a lot longer to get out of the situation that you're in. Yeah? Look forward. Keep that mindset. Keep focused. Keep positive. You can't change the past, but you can change the future.